Day, folks, and welcome to my first Cyberverse review. Today we're going to be looking at Transformers Prime Cyberverse Commander Optimus Prime. Optimus comes packaged on a Cyberverse-sized card, which features artwork of the Autobots on the left side. The back of the card features images of the toy in robot and vehicle mode, along with the short bio paragraph. There's also images of the Autobots and Decepticons in battle at the bottom, with the logo Command Your World. The tech specs are located on the right-hand side of the card, and as we can see that the Cyberverse Commander series is also numbered. When opening the package, you'll find there's a second bubble on the card on the inside, which houses the special mini DVD that's included with the toy. All of the Cyberverse Commanders so far have come packaged with a mini DVD, which includes the episode Masters and Students. This is actually pretty neat, especially for a toy of this size class, except for two things. One, because it's a mini DVD, you won't be able to play it in your laptop if you've got a slot-loading DVD player. It can only be played in a player that has a tray. The other thing is, they all come with the episode Masters and Students, which means if you get 4 Cyberverse Commanders, you get 4 mini discs with Masters and Students. Especially since I already have the Blu-ray set, which I would recommend buying if you haven't already. I think I have found a much better use for this particular disc. So here we have Optimus in his robot mode. And I have to say that the Cyberverse toys in Prime so far seem to be a marked improvement over the toys we saw in Dark of the Moon when Cyberverse was introduced. I mean, if you compare the two here, we have Cyberverse Optimus from the movie. You can see that the Prime figure is much more model accurate, as well as just general posability. He's more stable. His joints seem to function a lot better. They've got, I mean, they do have similar joints. I mean, you've got ball-jointed hips, knees. They're not ball-jointed shoulders. It's a hinge, but it's got a pivot as well. And then you have a ball-jointed elbow joint here, which gives a lot of flexibility in the arms. But he's a very stable, very solid little figure. Prime's chest block is molded in translucent blue plastic, which may have the potential of becoming brittle down the road, but this particular piece, I don't think there's enough moving parts in it that it'll be that much of a problem. Prime's blasters are molded in clear blue plastic, but as far as the actual mold for them, I believe is fairly accurate. And I like the looks of the way these blasters look on Prime better than I like the look of the Voyager class weapon. Let's move on to the transformation. Prime has a very well done transformation for a toy of this size. I can name several deluxes that had less interesting transformations. All of the movements needed to get him from one mode to another are fairly intuitive. The only problem I have is that the shoulder pieces can be a little finicky when moving them to the top of the cab. Overall, it's a fun little process. And here we have Prime in his vehicle mode. That's fairly good representation, especially for a Cyberverse size class toy. There's a couple just fit and finish things, you know, things just not quite wanting to fit right, but otherwise it's fairly good. Like I said, especially for a toy of this size class. in vehicle mode, he does have at least 4 ports here for attaching weapons while in vehicle mode. So, while as a vehicle, I mean, he can be pretty armored up. And one of the neat things about these Cyberverse weapons I've found too is they all have little ports on them, so you can start stacking multiple guns together. So, I mean, you could really armor up Prime here if you wanted to. To be honest, Dark of the Moon turned me off from Cyberverse, and I was hesitant to pick these guys up. I'm now glad that I did, though. Prime is a good example of what Cyberverse is becoming. He looks accurate, he's posable, and he has a fun transformation. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where Cyberverse goes next.